it's me, Mooks, your 5 a.m. mom at about 10. Yes, 10 p.m. Yeah, it is what it is. I know I'm supposed to post videos almost every 2 weeks, but hey, life is just happening here. Like, I would be wanting and but okay, yeah. But we are here today, and thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share. I would really, 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 really appreciate it. But yes, so today I actually wanted to talk about something I've been thinking about for a while. Someone asked me a question, I think 2 months after we relocated to Guernsey, and it's just been something I've been thinking about, and something I've actually had to strategize about, and it's something that even we attend to subconsciously as people who've just relocated, as a married couple, as a mom, and I'm sure also my husband as a dad. So I think I was just going to talk about maybe 3 or 4 items that have sort of helped us stay sane and on top of things in a new work environment that's completely different to the work environments that we're used to back home, and how to sort of stay on your game. So number one that we quickly had to implement is definitely teamwork as parents, as husband and wife, and as a partnership, and to actually be a partnership. So when we came to Guernsey, I think we secured a daycare place before we left Zim. So it was so quick. Like, we literally just, I think we arrived on a Thursday, and then Langa started school on the following daycare on the following Monday. So it was just payment and everything, but we had secured a spot. Unfortunately, daycares are a bit tricky, and I think the one we got was actually the only one that had full-time care at that time. So we were both starting a new job, so we both needed him to be in daycare full-time. Others were offering full-time care later in the year. Others were offering full-time care, no, half-day care. So that didn't work, because also sort of starting a new job, and you want to be present. So we had to take that one. Luckily it really worked well for us, and it settled well. But that one ended at 5. Like, they closed the daycare at 5, and work ends at 5. So initially, like, already I got to work, and I had to tell my boss that I need to finish work at 4:15. Again, we didn't have a car when we first arrived. I need to finish work at 4:15 so I can catch the bus that goes to daycare, so I can get my son, right? Fair and fine. It was like, my boss was agreeable to it, but also I guess because of the work culture that I was coming from, Zimbabwe, which leaving work early, it's a bit tricky. Like, it's not something that's common to have a permanent arrangement where you leave work early. So I did struggle with that one. Two, I was now noticing that there's some days where, despite me being allowed to leave work a bit earlier to cater to my daycare needs, there are some days which you kind of notice, okay, this is an important day, or there's some meetings that you need to attend, and being a newbie, you can't really be saying, but remember me, daycare ends it. No, you can't. So then I picked on that okay, so no, there's some important days like month-end reporting where I have to stay late. So I went back to my dear husband, and I said, babe, these days I need to stay. So we started a roster so that at least I would be present, and I wouldn't be being seen to be leaving every day, because I struggled with that. We did a roster where certain days I would pick up Mwana, my son, and then on other days he would pick up. Sharp, it was working, so I wasn't leaving early every day. We went with that. Still, we had to come back to the drawing board, because even on my pickup days or his pickup days, they were critical, where I wouldn't be able to pick up my son, either because of a work function, either because of he has a work function, or he has some important reporting or whatever. So we had to go back to the drawing board, and we had to say, okay, on certain days, on this day, Like, I'll let you know when my reporting is for the month, and we just have to flex. Like, there's no like it's your day so you pick up. There has to be flexibility. So that sort of partnership has definitely helped, like proper communication. And you have to announce, unless it's an ad hoc, there's a meeting, but we announce on the Monday to say, okay, so this week I have a meeting on, for example, what Wednesday is my pickup day, on Wednesday, so can we swap dates, and we arrange swappings. So that teamwork has helped us both stay of of some situations, and just trying to be present at work and being flexible with each other. Number two, I think before I came, actually, I started reading this book before I came when I was starting a new job. This book, oh my goodness, the first 90 days. So a lot of people used to talk about it. My sister used to talk about it. My brother spoke about it, and I only then became aware of how popular it was. Like, I just started seeing it a lot after I started reading it. Guys, this book made me so self-aware. It was insane. Like, I could see myself, because a lot of the times, like, I would read and say, don't do that. I'm like, oh. So that's why this used to happen in my old employment. Or like, you could literally see your mistakes, and of all the places you probably messed up, and things probably you weren't even aware of, things you didn't think were important, like the politics and social capital that people have, or things like people that are untouchable at work, no matter who they are, or they may even be someone, maybe a lower level employee, or and you think so anyway, he or she should do what you say because you're a senior, without realizing that that person probably has more social capital, or even the importance of reading the room and studying the environment before you start barking or talking too much, or just reading the room and politics. So this book has made me so self-aware. Like, I literally took a step back and just analyzed, and I was so self-aware of my previous mistakes. So that's really how I hope it's helped. I hope. I hope I'm not repeating the same mistakes, but it has helped me a lot. The other thing that I think has been so helpful is regular communication with my boss. So initially, when I first joined, I would meet with my boss every Friday, and would have a catch-up call, and we'll just talk, and he would really tell me point blank, I need you to improve this area, these are the important areas, this is what you need to make sure you need to know by the end of your probation. So I was always like, they were always like antennas on my head that, okay, boss said this, boss said this, boss said this, so I need to make sure I know this. So that also really helped, like regular communication with my boss. That, like, I'm always in check. Now the calls don't happen as often, because I think I've progressed to a level where I'm sort of okay. I mean, obviously, as maybe I develop and I'm given more responsibilities, definitely the calls will keep happening, or we can even increase frequency. But for now, the developmental level I'm at, I think we're now sort of on the same page with my boss, and it's really helped. Please, if I'm not on the same page with you, boss, tell me, okay? Tell me it's okay. But in my heart, I believe you and I are on the same page. But yes, I think I've progressed to a level that there's like, we can communicate openly. It doesn't need to be that set day on a Friday. It can be twice a week if we're having issues. But now I'm not so needy, because I sort of understand things better. So that has really helped. Please, boss, tell me if I am lying to myself. But anyway, yeah. The fourth thing that probably is not related to work itself, but indirectly related to it, is self-care. Guys, I've done a video, I think one of the videos whilst I came to Guernsey, so it's one of the recent videos, was self-care. And then the video after that, I think I put in something about self-care again. So today I'm going to talk about it again, the importance of self-care, goodness me, you guys, I think that one thing that keeps you sane even when things are getting overwhelming, because it's a big move, a new environment, a new workplace. I know I've been in insurance for such a long time, and insurance is basically insurance, but it's a bit different. Like, I think I used to work on a different type of insurance, so this was basically new to me. And I'm trying to impress, I'm trying to balance things at home, I'm trying to make new friends and all that. So it was just a lot, and trying to make the most, especially with probation period. You're trying to say, okay, I need to pass my probation. So I used to literally just self-care, maybe per lunch, read a book or go for a walk, even reading motivational quotes before work, or listening to motivational podcasts, or just doing things that make you happy and just keep you sane really helps. It filters into everything, even your work environment. So yeah, those are just some of the 4 things that I have implemented that have sort of helped me stay on top of my game. Some of the things that help. I'm sure like you guys have so many other tips and things you've implemented for yourself. So please do comment and share those. I would be really interested to hear. Maybe something I can even implement that can help. You know. So yeah, I'm off. Please, I'm going to try so hard to post in 2 weeks again. But yo, it is just hard balancing it all, hey? It's just hard, but I will make an effort so my fans uncle can see me regularly. But I'm alive, proof of life. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, like, post, do whatever. But thank you so much, and good night.